Hi there, lovely people. Good evening from Dhaka, Bangladesh. Let me do a fragrance review, which I wanted to for a very long time, but I didn't actually own it before. I talked about it briefly from few shops, but never really did a full-on review. So it's around 7:36, and it's evening. It rained the whole day, kind of cooling, much better day, much less humidity, but a lot of jam on the road in Dhaka city. So it's nice, and for some people on working, on the road, they're not. It's not nice. So this perfume, I don't have a full-on packaging here. I have the bottle only. This is going to be Givenchy's Purom Blue label. Okay, some people know this as Givenchy Purom Blue. Okay, but this actually I have not. I have done a fragrance review on this line before, which I own for a very long time. These are siblings, Givenchy Purom, and this is Givenchy Purom Blue label. And to my surprise, I didn't know there were a couple of other ones which I got to know from Fragrantica today. And these are, I think, more perhaps rare version. Let me see if I can find. Yeah, one is called Givenchy Purom Silver. Other one is Givenchy Purom Adventure something. Adventure, yeah, I guess, yeah. So I wanted to cover this. Other two, I don't think I will find. There's a very rare. This one is 2004 release, and I believe for 16 years. I think this is old, and the perfume was created by Alberto Morias, one of the perfumers. Other one, I forgot his name. I don't know his work that much. His name is Ilias Eminidis. Okay, so these two gentlemen created this perfume. Alberto Morias, creator of all the best freshes in the world, even fragrance like Gucci Guilty Absolute. I'm bringing it back for a reason, because I smelled it somewhere, and despite this fragrance is not the longest lasting, I really like the smell of it. It's a very simple, fresh, kind of little bit different blue fragrance, not the same style as nowadays, not like Dylan Blue, Sauvage, or YSL YDP. It's a bit different. So I want to review it. Real nice looking packaging. Really like this bottle, nice atomizer. So this came in like 50 and 100 standard size. I think if there are many more, I don't know. So I don't have the box to show you. Sorry about that. And this looks kind of like, those air fresheners you stick sort of with the glue on the wall or a washroom, and then every 1 hour or so, every half an hour, it refreshes your room. It looks like that to me, really, really nice. It says Givenchy. And Givenchy is one house. Why I also am doing this? Givenchy is a house not many reviewers give love. Nowadays, they have Givenchy Gentleman line, which is getting some love. I have the whole line except one. This line, Givenchy Gentleman. This is getting some love, but fragrance line like Givenchy's Play, Givenchy's Pie, or for that matter, Givenchy Very Irresistible. Some of these lines don't get that play, so it's kind of sad. But I really feel Givenchy is a very beautiful house. I reviewed many. I'll leave a link below under the video. You please check it out. So let's see. Juice color is see-through, and these fragrances, they are sold for somewhere between things. If you buy retail, they're going to be expensive. I think these are discounting, but still can be found at some discounters in Bangladesh. I saw this being sold for $75 to $85, big bottle. Small bottles I haven't seen. If you can find it discounted, it's not going to be more than $60. It's going to be 55, 50, like that. 65 perhaps, maximum. But I would say try to pay 55 bucks. That would be a good deal for brand new packaging. So let's see. Sprayers are not the best in these. These are like bit struggle to spray this, because here it's very tiny one, and sometimes you struggle a little bit, and then they don't have that much distribution. See, it shoots small bursts, right? So the notes breakdown on this ones are kind of interesting. Grapefruit, bergamot, pepper, lavender, cardamom, not cinnamon. My specs are wrong. Power is wrong. Artemisia, cedar, vetiver, and olibanum. And people actually sort of like say this is more a fresher version of this. But when I smell this one, I don't really find it that similar to this. This is more spicy, pink peppercorn, really nice citrus. This is one of the most masculine fragrance ever. This is more like a spice bomb's a pretty cousin. That's what I feel about it. Kind of woody, spicy, fresh, sweet kind of perfume. This actually, if I smell blue one, it's very different to that one. Very few similarities. When I smell it, first thing I get is kind of like a nice citrus. They mention bergamot, grapefruit, but I also get this nice lavender coming up. And it's not a fougere fragrance. Okay, it's fresh lavender base fragrance, and it smells kind of like generic. When you smell it, it's pleasant. It's very pleasant. It's sweet. It's fresh. It gives you sort of like what Armani's Code Colonia gives you. That one also has lavender, but this is not exactly the same. It's a more fresh, like, think of Mont Blanc line. Mont Blanc, I don't think, what fragrance was the Mont Blanc Legend spirit or something in one of those lines, you know. This one gives that vibe. It's a very familiar DNA, but it's just take a fresher take on those. Sweet, fresh, lavenderish, and just a nice, pleasant perfume for casual usage, I think. But it's a bit different than Bleu de Chanel Dior Sauvage because it doesn't really offer like what you're getting, like blue shower gel vibe. This one doesn't, I don't get from this. I think this fragrance would be really good for casual style, like if you're wearing jeans and t-shirt, perfect. But biggest problem with this fragrance is its longevity and projection is kind of on the moderate side. If you ask me if it's poor, I would say as far as maybe poor, because I do not get more than 2.5 hours from this. You know, when I wear it, it literally like goes away from my skin very quickly, fades away. 2.5 hours is longevity, maybe 15 to 30 minutes of projection. But I got it for a good deal. You know, I'm not gonna lie to you. I didn't pay like full retail on it, so I'm very happy, you know, for the price I got it. This fragrance is actually for nostalgic purpose. 2004, whatever was being released, this smell, you can relate it to that time if you were alive at that time or if you're growing up at that time. This will bring back memories. Perhaps you have some intimate compliments, like people who sit next to you, close to you with a conversation, they may smell this, okay? Occasion to wear this, I would say office. This has some peppery kick. I think they said cardamom, but I get kind of like a hint of cardamom. I'm not picking it up from this, to be honest. I'm not picking up any cardamom from this. Perhaps it's just a mild kick of some sort of pepper, but it's just, that's about it. It's just very minute pepper note. So it's a very safe choice, you know, white shirt if you're wearing, and if you don't want to be offensive, you just want to smell nice, you know, you smell nice, very light, airy, you know, how CK2 behaves or how Calvin Klein behaves. This behaves like Acqua di Gio-ish. So this is the, from that time, Acqua di Gio, Dolce & Gabbana light blue, right? If you like those, you like this, right? But keep one thing in mind, this fragrance is not the longest lasting, so you may be disappointed by the performance. This actually, I expect a little bit better performance, you know, to be honest. I will not even get 3 hours up to, but I'll keep this because I love the bottle and I like the original. And if you ask me, out of the two, by far I prefer this. This is really, I have it on my hand, man, this is really good. This stuff is very, very good. Out of these two, they're very nice, but this is much more milder version of this, much more milder. If you like a bit spicy, more adventurous, more unique, this is the way to go, okay? Givenchy, Purom, but the blue label, man, the blue label is on my paper, but I would give this for the smell, everything, price point considering, I'll give it a 6 out of 10, okay? Perhaps I'll gift it to someone, they will enjoy it better, but I'll keep it perhaps just for using or experimenting or just doing list, right? So check it out still, Givenchy Purom, blue label, nice little perfume, nothing crazy going on. Perhaps it's not, you don't have to really go crazy and pay $150 because discontinued, right? Have a nice day. See you soon. Time to move on to the next review. Good night.